Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is great to see each and every one of you today. It is time to start our second review session. So in order to do so, here's what I'd like you to do. Please go ahead on your devices, wherever you've got, go ahead and go to the NEO class. The NEO class, the AP Review NEO class. We signed up for it last week. Then sign up for it right now. There should not be a code. I turned that off. Social studies. Oh yeah, the test questions. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you go to our wonderful NEO site, and you can see I made the wonderful Akbar joke. You can see you have plenty of phenomenal resources on this NEO site. One of which that is probably going to be the most helpful and the most fun are the crash course videos. Now, I know we watched at least one of those in my class. I know that Miss Jacobson watched at least a few of them in her class. They are excellent resources. And like I said in class, I don't know if John Green went through the AP curriculum at all, but the videos line up perfectly with AP curriculum. So it's a fun way to study. It's a fun way to review. The best part about watching it at home is you can hit pause. And you can record, you can take notes, you can do whatever you want, you can review it back. But the John Green videos, I would absolutely do. My personal favorite thing on here is a little message from Robert W. Strayer. And you can watch him as he encourages you to do well on the AP exam. So the night before the AP exam, have Robert W. Strayer's wonderful voice lull you to sleep. But for now, what I'd like you to do is go to resources. Scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says AP practice questions. Go ahead and open that PDF. It's in the resources all the way down. Please scroll down. No. Oh, Amy. I would like you to go to the quotation that starts with Emperor Zhengzong. That is the fourth page. Scroll to the fourth page where it says Emperor Zhengzong. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's how this goes. If you are here for the review session and you would like to review, you are more than welcome to. If you are here to socialize, then respectfully, I ask you to just go home and study. There's no issues, there's no personal things. But if you're going to be here, I don't want to have to consistently and constantly yell over you. I know I yelled loudly, but I don't want to have to do that over and over and over again. So, if you are here, I am expecting that we keep side conversations to a minimum. What I would like you to do is please, on your own, because on the AP exam, you will have no friends. And for some of you, that's extremely painful. But you will have no friends, so I'd like you to read the stimulus. I want you to answer the 1, 2, 3 questions that go along with it. I'm going to give you 4 minutes to do so. Ready? No friends, starting now. You have no friends! Oh, and if you can't get it on your screen, you want to come here and look at it, you're more than welcome to as well. what's the first one? Is it A or B? Is the export of luxury goods and agricultural development? But is that an effect of agricultural development? Export of luxury goods? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just to review, ladies and gentlemen, when I do the countdown, just give me your attention up here. So, just to review, and just remember, when you do the multiple choice questions on May 11th for the AP exam, every single multiple choice question is going to be tied to what is called a stimulus. That means the College Board is going to give you some sort of document. It might be a written document like this one. It might be a visual document like the next set of questions that we are going to look at. The point of those stimulus, or the point of the stimuli, there it is. The point of the stimuli is to help you remember about things that you should have, that should help you recall information from the course that you took. So immediately as you started reading this, you were on the first line and you got super excited because you read about a certain strain of rice that I probably yelled into your head at least 30 times during the post-classical era. Z, don't break my heart like that on a Monday night. The chopper rice! And you remember the chopper rice. The chopper rice, you remember, comes from Vietnam, comes from Southeast Asia, and helps to spur population growth in China, which is part of the wonderful Tang and Sung dynasty. So, in looking at that should make the first one seem a little bit easier for you, because the first one is the agricultural developments described in the passage contributed most directly to which of the following? Now, before you shout out an answer, because I know AP students, I don't get it right. What you want to make sure you do is read all of the possible answers. Once you have read all of the possible answers, what I want you to do then is eliminate them. So let's think about this logically. What can it not be? Why can't it be B? I don't know why it can't be B. It's because I like another answer better. Why can't it be B? What is coerced labor? And slavery. And while slavery plays a large part in China, it's not going to increase because of chopper rice. Good. What else can it not be? C. Why not C? Yeah, well, the question is not asking you whether the document is talking about gender. The question is asking you whether or not the spread of chopper rice to China changed gendered forms of labor. Now, traditionally, are women engaged as farmers? No. So is that going to change things because there's more farming? No. Good. And especially because it says in Chinese agriculture. So that's the definite thing. There is going to be a change in gendered forms of labor, which is such a weird word, gendered forms of labor. Like, what is that? I don't know. Anyway, so what else can it not be?
D.
Why not?
Because
Don't say the other. Don't say because the other one's right.
no, because chopper's not luxury.
And chopper rice isn't going to spur on the export of Chinese. It's just not. That's not what's going to do. But, ladies and gentlemen, you should know that anytime there is a new development in agriculture, you are always going to see population increase. Typically, when the population increases, not always, but typically, you're going to see urbanization accompany it. That make sense? Good. Second one, which of the following made possible the Chinese cultivation of the staple crops described in the passage? If you were in my class and got this one wrong, I swear I will kick you out. Now I'm nervous. Now I'm nervous. I should go back to Coachella. Okay, so which can it not be? Which can it not be? Come on. Here we go. Wrestlers, Ryan, what can it not be? Why not? No, we're on the... Ryan, we're on the second question. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's not... the Buddhism's not going to do anything there. Good. What else can it not be? Go ahead, Connor. It's good to see Connor again. A, you said?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean, we're talking about crops and stuff. What does that have to do with government?
It could, but not necessarily in this case, but I do like that you're thinking the government in this case doesn't have anything to do with it. Sometimes, but not in this case. You're right.
Yeah, because I guess Mao is
Well, not yet. Not Mao yet. This is 11th century. Don't get Mao yet. But I do love Chairman Mao. What else can it not be? Why not? Diasporic is when there are communities that are spread out from their original homeland. So merchant diasporic communities was something that did happen during the post-classical era, but that's not necessarily going to cause the champa rice. Good. But what is going to bring the rice, the spread of rice to China? Hemispheric integration, which is going to be the intensification of regional and interregional trade networks in East and South Asia. You know, actually, I don't think I like that. I think I am going to go with D. Oh, I think I am going to go with D on this one. No, I can get the answer. I'll look that one up. I think that actually might be D. Yeah, because, and the reason I say this is I read interregional trade networks. I read inter, but because it's regional, I would say it's not. So it's got to be the diasporic trade communities because you're going to see merchants going. So we're going to go with that. The activities of the state described in the passage. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Are consistent with which of the following Song Dynasty policies? Oh, this is fun. Which of the following are things that the Sung Dynasty did? I have to go back to the document. Which can it not be? Why not D? Yeah, Neo-Confucianism, while that is something that happens under the Tang and Sung dynasties, isn't necessarily something that's contributing to this. What else can it not be?
C.
Why not?
Because it doesn't say they're training Mongols.
Well,
In the passage it doesn't say.
the activities of the state described in the passage are consistent with which of the following Sung dynasty policies?
Oh, to not trade with Mongols.
No, they do. I'm between A and C on this one. Well, I don't think it's C. Well, I don't think it's C. I think it's they send goods. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it might be tribute exchanges. That's why I think it might be that. Maritime expeditions were important. They were bringing Chinese gifts. I'm gonna go with on this one. I'm gonna go with A. Economic development. What are you asking? Yes. The idea is the state is trying to heavily invest in the development of that and make that more possible. They're trying to make sure that people are using stronger as they can. So the state's investing in agricultural development. Huh? So, we're going to go with A on this one. Increasing state investment in economic development, which is something that most, if not all, empires during the post-classical era, and if you're tossing things around the room, I'm going to ask that you pick them up right now, because this is not a time or a place to be littering. So, number one, the Song Dynasty, the Sui-Tong Song Dynasty, one way is that they maintain centralized authority is by investing in the economic development, such as improving the Grand Canal. The other thing is they're trying to improve agriculture, which is going to go well with their Confucian ideology. I see exactly what you're saying with Central Asian people, such as the Mongols, but I don't know that it's not for protection, if that makes sense. And I like that you're thinking maritime expeditions, but that's actually not something that happens during the Song Dynasty. That's something that happens during the Ming Dynasty. Does that make sense? So this happens, but it's not until later. And this is true. This also happens during the Song Dynasty, but they're not trying to exert authority over anybody in this case. They're trying to develop their economy and develop their agricultural base. So that's why we're going to go with A on this one. Does that make sense? Make sense? Good! Next one. You got a visual document here. I want you to answer the 1, 2, 3, 4 questions that go with it. I'll give you 5 minutes. No friends. Go. No friends. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Give me a second.